Yo, all right, Crystal, here we go. So this for everybody watching, you know what I'm saying? But it was brought to my attention about Crystal. Four things to know that a Pisces is feeling you, and four ways to know that a Pisces is not feeling you. You heard? So let's start with the bad news first. Or it might be bad, potentially. I don't even look at it as bad because on the real, yo, it's a lot of the times it's not even that Pisces doesn't like you. It takes a lot for a Pisces to not like the actual individual. We probably just don't like the moment most of the times. For us to dislike an individual, it takes them to have strong character traits that results in behavior being repeated to where we have to say, you know what, there's no other way to define it. That person is, you know, behaves that way, like they're stuck. They won't ever change, you know. Um, and also, I think this is in the context of liking you, like feeling you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get too deep on a, you know what I mean, in general type. I'm gonna just say like, if you a chick, I'm gonna tell you, and it really don't even differ that much when it comes to gender to keep it official with you. But I feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that a Pisces is not feeling, how you know a Pisces is not feeling you, is when your timing is off. See, people say we got mood disorders and mood swings and stuff, and a lot of that is true. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, in the best way that I can explain it, when I say it, it's probably not gonna make sense to you. It probably doesn't sound theoretical enough. You know, there's probably no law, no rules in the material world to have one even say that I'm right about this. But it's like we know internally we got like this internal clock that's like, yo, your timing is off. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong everything. When you like it's like we feel you are abruptly, whether interrupting us, interfering with what we're doing, um, calling at a particular time, texting at a particular time, and I'm, yo, I'm serious about this though, and it's like you. Sometimes we get these psychic flashes that be so strong, we be thinking that you know, like we be like, yo, there's no way in the world that you should know not to hit me up at this time. I just told somebody recently, like, whenever they ready, it's good. And they was like, what? I'm surprised. I'm like, nah, for real. I'm saying I trust your intuition. They like, you trust me? I'm like, I'm trust you because it's like when this person, she a Pisces too, when she hits me up, um, it's just at the right moments. And I just be like, man, she's pretty timely, but she does it on a repeated. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh, okay. And she's a Pisces too, so it might be that. You know what I mean? But this is what I mean. It's like we are real flowy people. So when something is abrupt to us, it interferes or it interrupts. We not feeling you. We not feeling you at all. And that's why I'm telling you in the beginning, it's like it's more along the lines of the moment. You know what I'm saying? We're not really mad at you. It's just like sometimes we might even think like you possessed or something, like some demon and jumped in you and urged you to like hit us up at that particular time or do whatever it was that you did at that time, and we like, yo, no. So if that's when the people be like, yo, Pisces is sensitive, they emotional, because when you strike that chord, we like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You think it's all, like we be like, yo, how you ain't know not this ain't the time for this? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and we may take it out on you in a way that really makes it seem like we ain't feeling you. And in that moment, it's true. We are not feeling you right then and there. But I wouldn't take it personal. You understand what I'm saying? But it's important that you know about our mood swings, because if not, you would think they're like totally twisted and messed up. You might think you lost us forever in that moment. You know what I'm saying? The look that we can give you, or even our response, but they're short lived. We not really on that holding grudges stuff. It takes too much energy from us, you know? It's a lot like Aries energy is quick, like, and then it's done. We're not holding no grudges with you. It's just like, but I'm telling you, you the vessel, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta take accountability for it. Telling us what to do, we not feeling you. We are not feeling you. Don't tell us what to do. Suggest. The power of suggestion is so powerful. It's just respectable, you know? You can respect when someone says, hey, you ever thought about, or have you ever, did you see when so-and-so did such and such? You ever think about that? Do you wear gray and you wear black? A lie. I haven't ever seen you wear gray instead of saying, wear gray to the joint tonight. You might not know I have a bad experience with gray. If I did, I don't. I like gray. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Telling us what to do, like being forceful on a Pisces, we not feeling you. We not feeling that. We not feeling you. You know what I'm saying? It's another reason why we get the rep of being sensitive or moody, is because the way people talk to us. We know there's a way to talk to people. You can use gentleness, you can use poise, you can use proper etiquette, all kinds of ways to deliver your speech and your dialogue to people. Yet people be talking crazy, yo. And sometimes they talk crazy to us, yo. And we just be like, yo, who? Like, we not feeling you, yo. We not feeling you. And especially when it be those people that be like, oh, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. That's how keeping it real be going wrong too. When you hear about those situations with people keeping it real be going wrong, it's not that see, people like to say that they're being authentic. That's just them and they're keeping it real. No. You're not thinking. You're being reckless. There's a such thing as people out here being agitated and irritated by the way you talk to them. It be as simple as conversation. It don't even be about putting hands on nobody. It be the way people be talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So we not feeling you when you talk to us crazy in any type of way. Like, curve that. You know what I'm saying? You got the ability to do that. You know how to read and write. You know how to speak then. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying we like some old uppity bougie type. We love humor and all that, dark sense of humor and all that. But it's just like, again, the delivery, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You understand what I'm saying? We could tell a difference when someone is being humorous or somebody trying to play us. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody is just somebody is just so ignorant and oblivious to how they come across. And it's just like, oh, you do this on a continuous basis? Nah, because somebody had to tell you about that mouth of yours. Somebody had to tell you. You do it to me enough times, I'm going to tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? I might let the first once or twice slide, and then I pick up on it like, you know what? Because I'm using my discernment. I'm giving you rope, and it's just like, oh, no. You got something for me. Like, you feel some type of way about me. And once I pick up on that, of course, I'm not feeling you. You know what I'm saying? That's male or female. But yeah, this is how you know we're not feeling you either. When you're wrong, but to top it off, we're right. You're wrong. We happen to be right about something, whatever we was beefing about, arguing about, talking about, and you don't apologize as well, we not feeling you. Now, this is something that we're going to get personal about. We not feeling you. We not feeling you. You want to lose a fish, you could lose a fish that way. Like, you want a fish to hold a grudge, we'll hold a grudge with that one. Because you have the audacity to not even apologize. And, people be doing those halfway apologies a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, no. Apologize. Pardon. You don't even got to say you're sorry. I don't really favor that word, but just say pardon me. That was my bad last time. Like, because you wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And we went through all of that, and I was right. See, it's a combination. It's one thing that we might both be wrong. It's just like, all right, we both eat that, Google told us we're wrong. But if you wrong and I'm right and you don't apologize, I'm not feeling you. Flat out. I might not ever feel you again. Pause. Hiding something from us that you think is going to hurt us. We're not feeling you. We're not feeling you. And I done had people around me, people very close to me, harboring something that they know they need to tell me, and they not telling me, and I can feel it, yo. This is nothing to brag about either. Like, this is a gift and a curse to be able to have this type of ability to pick up on when someone is plotting on you or they got some ill will towards you, or it could just be something that they think. Again, they may think that they know something from a third party that's going to hurt a Pisces, and they're privy to the information, and we close, but they still don't tell me. And I could feel it. I might have a dream about it and everything, and I already know that you know, and you not telling me. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody else told me and put me on. However the case may be, stuff always gets to us, even when we're not trying to care about it. But especially when you're around us, and it's just like, yo, come on. I done had people very, very close to me finally just come out and be like, yo, I need to tell you something, and tell me. And they still very close to me to this day. You understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt. People see the whole sensitive, moody thing. It's not, when it comes to being authentic, it's not gonna hurt. Just say what you need to say. Even if you feel that you the one who violated us, just tell us. You know what I'm saying? Tell us. Don't let the third party get to us and tell us, or you know what I mean? Because the more that the third parties get it floating around and the people closer to me don't tell me, the more that the third parties and that people on the outside looking in who already know the ordeal are going to look at me sideways like, I don't got your respect no more. I don't got your love no more. I don't got your loyalty no more. You understand what I'm saying? So that makes me look awkward. We out in the streets, we out in the public, wherever we at, however we stand, wherever we stand. You know what I'm saying? So we not feeling you when you're doing that. Just come out with it and just say what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? This is another one, so I'm going to just add this one on additionally, right? Like, yo, we don't like being dumped on. We don't like being dumped on. And I had to grow up and learn this, because, and this is why a lot of Pisces, you can find them in the hospitals being nurses and stuff like that. You find them working in prisons as prison guards and stuff like that, but I found out the difference is it's a paid occupation for them, so they could stomach it. Like, Pisces will go all through the hospital and deal with all of their patients and listen to all of their stories, could see them damn near dying, and just absorb all of that. But the key here is that they go home with a paycheck, with some type of paycheck. You understand what I'm saying? So that allows them to rejuvenate. It allows us, right? I'm a Pisces. But for real, it allows us to replenish. You understand what I'm saying? To recharge our batteries. We need that a lot. We need it a lot because it takes a huge toll on us. So it's even like this when I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm helping people. I know y'all stay dumping on me in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? But I know what I signed up for. You understand what I'm saying? And I do get paid for this. You know, the ads are the ads, you know what I'm saying? But when the camera goes off, I'll be doing readings and stuff behind the scenes. You understand what I'm saying? People will be reaching out to me on some real, like, and I don't charge cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I got to replenish myself and to be important. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when we in our downtime, and I guess, you know, it's not your fault if you don't know when we do this on a regular. You know what I'm saying? But if you know and you know us, and, you know, you decide to call us or, you know, email us, however you choose to contact us, and it's about the bullshit, it's about the fuckery, it's about what's going wrong in your life, yo, that's disappointing, yo. I'm not feeling you when you do that. I'm not feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Because Pisces got it rough. Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, everybody got it rough in life. Toughen up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Pisces be going through some shit, man. Like, and it's what helps us be able to accommodate others who are going through shit. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of the times, though, we'll find that a lot of people put themselves through self-inflicting pain, through self-hurt. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's a behavior thing. If I watch you long enough and I pick up on you behave in a particular type of way and it's repetitive, it's like, yo, I can't even do nothing for you. I gotta take it personal now. I gotta say, yo, it's that person that is that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what puts a damper on the whole thing. It's like, I can't allow you to dump on me because I know you. I know how you give it up. Just how you are. And you always put yourself in those situations, in those positions that allows you to always be going through something. And then you're supposed to dump on me. When, especially if, you know, Pisces rules over self-renewal. So you're dealing with a Pisces who renewed themselves. Then you got to understand, like, this is when we learn that we're not always supposed to give ourselves so freely, because I'm pretty sure every Pisces has done it, especially when they were young, just put themselves out there like that and they get trampled on, and then their energy levels be so low, and then they sacrifice themselves. So let's get into the good stuff. All right, I'm going to get that out of the way. So how we feeling you though? So when you're good at what you do, we love you. You know what I'm saying? It's the bottom line. I mean, it could be anything too. I'm not anything. You understand what I'm saying though, right? Like it could, you could be fishing in the sea. Pun intended, right? But I'm serious. Like you could be out there on the boats and stuff like that. We're like, we love you. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing. You're doing your 1-2. You're good at what you do. We love you. It could range from a whole bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? Construction workers, like I got a huge thing for construction workers and nurses and stuff like that, because it's like, y'all are climbing up there and building monuments that are you kidding me? Like y'all are building surrounding barricades to prevent people from falling. Like it's a dangerous job, yo. Shout out to all the construction workers out there. You know what I'm saying? But when you're good at what you do, we love you. Like we love when people are doing their thing out there. Now it's a difference when, and I'm gonna get to this, right? It's a difference when you're not authentic. It's a difference. Like I said, if you're high and stuff that's not authentically you and stuff like that, like we'll pick up on that. Then you could be good at what you do, but we not buying it. It's like a politician who's great at speech, but we just like, nah, you ain't. We find that, then the backstory comes out and we're like, yeah, I know something about you. You just know how to use speech very well, but you ain't got it. You ain't good at what you do. What is it that you do? You know what I'm saying? We love it when people are good at what they do. I just got finished listening to some music and I'm just like, yo, them boys got it. You know what I'm saying? And like usually another person in the industry or whatever the case may be hating on people like that, like, oh man, he ain't that good. Nah, when you good, you good. You know what I'm saying? Pisces love that about you, man. So whatever you do, you good at. You do hair, you good at it, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do and you good at it, we love you. If you wasting your time and you wasting your time with doing something because you subpar and you not like taking the training courses to upgrade and stuff like that, we not feeling you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about a matter of time before we tell you too, like, yo, nah, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? If you ask us, we gonna tell that ain't it. That ain't it. Nah, you ain't. For real, you let me go all this time? I ain't want to hurt your feelings, you know what I'm saying? But you asked me, you know what I'm saying? I thought somebody would have been told you you're not good at that. And we start turning on the sarcasm and all that. But nah, when you good at what you do, we love you, yo. Straightforward. Now, this is what else we love about you. When you know how to choose your battles, Mom, that is such a turn on and so sexy. It's so sexy when everything doesn't make a woman like react and they at somebody's throat or they at somebody's neck, and it doesn't even have to be a particular person. It could just be a scenario or a situation. When you get the panicking, we ain't feeling that. But when you when you're able to assess things and communicate that to us, because you're gonna need somebody to talk to, right? So if you're dealing with me and you communicate that to me, like, so check this out. This is what happened. And I'm thinking on this, then I'm thinking on that. Like contemplation, we love contemplation because that just shows us that you give thought to what it is that you do. You think before you move. You know what I'm saying? Pisces, we eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So when you're moving like that, we love you, yo. Straight up, we love that shit. Choosing your battles and knowing that you don't have to fight every single one of them. That's important, you know. What we also love is when you're self-serving. Yes. You heard me right too. We love when you're self-serving, like not the other way around. We not feeling you when you all generous. Like, and y'all could feel how y'all want to feel about this. I'm not even like it's not the point of me doing this video to care, or any of them for that matter, to care about what you think about me. But we as Pisces know the pitfalls of generosity, and I think generosity and charity are two different things. Generosity is more grand, it's more grandiose, it's more like tossing ones in the strip club, or even just coming out with the whole gym bag of ones, you know what I'm saying? Or the laundry bag, right? The net bags dudes be coming to the strip joint with. That's being generous. Charity is something else. Charity is giving 10, 15, maybe 20% of something you just netted, grossed, but you doing it for a cause. You're not doing it for the likes or the attention or the, and I know some real generous people, don't get me wrong, who they think, from my perspective, they think they're doing it for the love. They think they're doing it from the warmth that they get for helping people. But when you're generous, you don't necessarily know if you're helping those people. Those people could be there on purpose. They're going for the ride. Like, I know a lot of generous people that get a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's a guilt trip that they be on or something, that they feel they got to just chunk some of it away like that. But they don't do it with discretion. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not telling people to lecture people when you give them something, but do it with some type of purpose. You know what I'm saying? Do it with some type of purpose, whether it's the homeless, whether it's the, and it don't gotta be with cameras on and stuff like that. You could just give some change to someone who's homeless on the street. You know what I'm saying? And it could be one of those, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes generosity differs, if you ask me. It's like people who are generous, they could give something to somebody that's bad for them. They give them a scorpion instead of a fish. No hard feelings, Scorpio. Like that ain't scorpion venom is more expensive than oil, and it has healing properties. See how I pass that up? Nah, fuck. Don't get all twisted, Scorpios. I fucks with y'all. But that's a true fact too. Y'all can research that. Y'all can look that up. But speaking on fishing, this is what else we love about you. This because when you're self-serving, you pose yourself as an example for others. You're a role model for others, especially us, because sometimes we forget that we gotta stand fully in who we are, because we get the blending in so much and absorbing and wrapping around like the ocean around so much that we forget, like, yeah, it is about us. Because when you're self-serving, you teach others by example how to fish. You don't give them fish. I love that quote from the Bible. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like, that's one of probably the favorite of mine. Y'all heard that? I love it when it get like that too. So if you're around me when it's like this, then expect me to perform like it's, I might even fucking say a poem or something. I might pull a poem out, write one with you laying there. Like, just lay there, I'm gonna write a poem about your ass right now. Yeah, be around when it's a thunderstorm. We love that. But nah, for real, that whole fishing thing definitely is an attractive, it's a turn on, because we know you're not going to fork it all over. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to squander the wealth. You're going to have discretion. You're going to use that same type of assessment that comes with knowing how to choose your battles. And the last one is your beauty. You know what I'm saying? A Pisces, look, we're going to comment on your beauty, yo. We're going to say we like the moles on your titties, and we dead ass. Like, we like the moles on your titties. Flat out. We like them if they pointy like AK-47 bullets. We like banana tits if they point out like bananas. We gonna tell you, and it's gonna sound a little weird like that. It's gonna sound a little kinky, a little freaky, but we dead ass. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what floats our boat, that's what floats our boat. Banana boats, pun intended. But look, right? See, I not get like that, but I'm serious. And trust me, I know chicks that's 300 plus, but they beautiful. They beautiful. So Pisces, we're specialists at finding the good in you. And you could be one of those people who get all the bad press. We still gonna find something that's good about you, and we gonna talk that to you. We gonna bring that up. We gonna speak that into life, because you're beautiful. It just depends on you, on which part you choose to bring out of yourself. Some people feel that it's a weakness showing their beauty. You know what I'm saying? And who are we to knock them? You know what I'm saying? If That could be a defense mechanism for some people. They don't want to show how beautiful they are, you know. But we see it. We see it. Even if it's hidden, if it's tucked in there, if it's tucked within, we see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Personality goes a long way. Like I know, again, like I know attractive people who are not pretty. I know attractive chicks who are not pretty. You get what I'm saying? Still attractive. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna get into details. If you know, you know. So that's what I got for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Enjoy this weather if you're in New York. Alright, y'all, I'm out.